I didn't even do that. I just went on
for you
Google
guys out there
Earth.
on YouTube, if you can
And
hear
it was
me,
like,
because he's loud. This is my show, and I put it together, designed it, bought all the stuff.
and he was like,
and he's always talking about stuff. I have no idea what he's talking about. He steals my show. I just don't know what. So I'm going to put a poll. Do you think we should get rid of him or just mute him? We could put like little duck noises or something over him.
Keep the short man.
Like, I don't know anything what he's talking about, and it's like time is money. This is my show. The film is rolling. Film is expensive.
Cody's arm's getting tired because he's cranking.
The audience already has their whiskey poured and it's evaporating because he's talking nonsense about stuff. It's my show.
And Cody's arm is getting tired from cranking and cranking and cranking.
Can you, 42, can you just like mute his mic?
I could.
Check 2, 3. And then there's this show called Demolition Ranch.
Oh! I'm going to punch you in the nose.
Start. Go.
Cheers.
Welcome.
How are you?
Good.
I'm super excited because this has been on the docket for a while and we finally get to go and use it. This is a gift from a friend and a viewer.
I think it's been on the docket for a while. It's almost gone.
Yeah, I keep sipping it. They had asked what would be a good good scotch, a good powerful peaty scotch. And this immediately came to mind, and I told them about it. That Compass Box does some outstanding scotches, and the Peat Monster has got a very strong peaty aroma and flavor, and so I recommended it, and they loved it so much that they gave us a bottle. So I'm really excited about presenting this for you guys. Most of you probably have tried it. If you haven't, and you like peaty scotches, this is a must-have. So as you can tell, I've already pre-rated it pretty well. But let's get started. This is a blended scotch, so it's not a single malt. It's from Compass Box Distillery, which I'm not actually sure. I think it's outside of Edinburgh, where it's at. I'm not sure, though, the exact location. Because it's blended, it's not really that important whether it's a Speyside or Islay or anything. But it's definitely a Highland. It comes in at 92 proof. And there's no age statement, obviously, since it's blended. And it's well worth the price. It's a little pricey. It comes in at $60. So that's automatically a 1 barrel rating. But it's well worth the price. What are you doing?
Looking under the proof.
I just told you. 92. 92.
I'm just messing with you.
Go ahead and pour. Compass Box is a must-try as you're experiencing your evolution through Scotch. So you're going to start off with those lowlands or lower highlands that don't have a lot of peat, and then move through the Speysides, and now you're getting into much more peaty, and then jump into the Isleys or Jura from the Jura Island, things like that. Just double checking. So again, we're going to review. Obviously, you already know that I'm going to give this a fairly nice review, but you'll get it down the middle as we go. So remember, it's a 1 on the rating. The little noise, if you hear, I'm going to try to tune that out, is
Mr. Bigglesworth,
Cody and his dog, which several episodes ago he called Maggie Mr. Bigglesworth, so that's why he keeps calling it. He gets stuck in a rut.
Oh my God. The boy is crazy. Trying to do an episode here.
my shoulder still hurts from the surgery. So it's hard for me to drink with this arm. Okay, I am done. So,
What about? Oh, you didn't even try it.
yeah, so we have some people in the audience that didn't try it just because they don't like
The peat.
the peat. It just,
What's wrong with you?
you just mess everything up. You just can't go in order. You have to reverse everything. So then I put the numbers in the wrong place, and
What?
you're just
Look.
killing me.
Cost, flavor, aroma, bite. Cost, flavor, aroma, bite. It's
Look, on the official sheet, it's aroma, flavor, bite.
So you put it there.
No.
I-
I control the channel. I design everything.
He gets an
I'm
official
official.
sheet, and I get a freaking scratch pad.
Oh, I had papers for you, and you went out to the store and bought those. So, now that we're done, because it's $60, it's not going to have the barrel rating it deserves. So, automatically, I'm throwing in a 1 barrel boost to it. I give it a 4 on aroma. I think it's very aromatic. There's the right amount of peat. It's not overpowering. There's a little bit of a caramely vanilla flavor to it, or aroma to it, caramely aroma to it. There's something else that I can't really identify. But
It's called peat.
no, it's got the right amount of peat. It's not overly powerful. So Peat Monster is kind of a misnomer to it, because I've smelled stuff that's much more
More
peatier.
peaty than this, yeah.
And like just the other day I had Lefroy's Triple Wood, which is overbearing and just very strong, very good, but very strong. And this is just the right amount.
But
I gave it a 4 for aroma. I could easily give it a 5, except for I think it's missing a couple of ingredient essence that I just can't pick up. And you?
I gave it a 5.
I know, that's on it.
And I guess because you've been just cruising around trying all the single malts, I haven't, and it's been a while since I had the
So
good peaty.
what gives it the 5 for you?
It just smells good. It's like
Okay. So and there's no diss on you at all. I'm just observation, so don't freak out. I try to explain why I'm giving it the 4. And I probably over-explain and probably bore you guys and just like, you're stupid, you're an idiot, just get off the air type of conversation. And then you're like, I really like this, it's a 5. But why?
well, okay, so here's the deal. You're sitting here around this, you're drinking scotch all the time. I don't have scotch at my place.
All the time?
yes.
You give a little Instagram picture every night. of what you-
It's got, oh,
Okay. Fair enough.
and so it's been a little bit since I've had a nice peaty scotch, so I come up and I smell it and I'm like, I like it because I like peaty scotch, and it's like I didn't try one last night or the night before. I didn't go to the bar last night or anything. It's
I
like,
actually did that.
yeah.
Okay.
So fair enough.
Well, it's an explanation, but yeah. I just still curious why you think it's a 5 on aroma.
Well, because I love the peaty
Okay.
and
So then let's get to flavor. We both gave it a 4. I think that it tastes very well. It's nice on the front end as well in the back. There's no lingering. It's got a kind of a nutty, earthy flavor to me, and a peaty flavor. It's definitely got a little bit of a nutty flavor.
Yeah, it does.
It's almost a peanut nutty flavor that I can't quite. I almost don't like it. I think that's why I don't give it a 5 on the flavor, is because of that kind of peanut, not peaty, but peanut or nutty flavor. But I really do like it. And you gave it a 4 as well?
Yeah.
Okay, so bite, I gave it a 4. I think it's not a lot of bite, but there is that 92 proof, little bit of a alcohol tinge to it. So this, and you gave it a 4, probably for the same.
And the thing is, it's like you sit there, like you just go on and on about the peanutty and stuff, and it's like, and what did you give it? And I gave it a 4, and it's like you pretty much said what I was gonna. It's got the nutty.
So next time, because I talk more and explain more than I should, or more than.
No, they don't think more than you should.
So next time we'll let you start off.
That might not be a good idea.
So this gives me a 13. It gives you a 14 because you did give it a higher number on aroma. This gives us a 3 rating, and this is not a 3 rating. This is a 3 rating based off of cost. This is definitely a 4 barrel, and probably could even be 4.5 barrel. But I'm giving it a 4 barrel rating.
Well, we can give it a 4 barrel, but I would say I'd stick with the 3.5 barrel, but we can give it a 4.
No, I can go 3.5. That's what you have it as.
I'm just saying.
I'm still raising my rating from 3, so we'll just do a 3.5.
I think the $60, it's expensive.
It is expensive.
And I think we've tried some better $60 scotches in this.
If I'm comparing this, and that's not our intent, if I'm comparing this to a Lefroy or even the Shildags or something like that, then yes, it's probably a 3 barrel because I like the Lefroy 10 way better. I actually really, really enjoy Glenfodre and Glenfarclas. I enjoy the Shildags, which are basically store brand, much more. But because I'm not trying to compare it, I'm trying to rate it on its own. That's why I wanted to raise the barrel. So 3.5 is great. It's better than average. It's a really good foray into a peaty. I mean, if you are wanting to try peat, don't jump into Lefroy's. Don't jump into the Islays. Don't do that. Don't do that. But this is a good starting point.
If you try to slightly peaty and you like it,
then you start escalating up.
Yeah, because
so this would be a good one to start. And remember, this is a blended, so it's not a single malt, and I think that has a lot to do with the strength of the peat. I think I'm a nobody. I'm this idiot's brother.
it runs in the family downhill.
Yep. So make sure you hit the like and subscribe. Check out the YouTube channel. Well, that's what you're watching. Bourbonandbooze.com, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, merch, the whole works. Let us know what you think about Compass Box and Peat whiskeys in general. Tell us what you think we should try next. And remember, there's no bad whiskey. There's only good whiskey and great whiskey. This is pretty good whiskey.
This is pretty good.
I like it. And I'm very glad for the friend and subscriber that gave us this. And I'll probably, give him a shout out in the video.
This is the video.
Yeah, but I have to edit it first. So when it comes out of the camera, I have to take it to a computer and spend an hour or two editing. I know it doesn't look like it, but spend an hour or two editing and rendering and exporting stuff. There's more to this than what you do. Like you show up, you drink, you go away.
No, you said you were going to give him a shout out in the video, not in the description.
No, it'll probably be on the screen.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do I have your permission?
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought you were going to give
Did
him
you
a
need to
shout
look through the
out
contract or anything?
with your mouth and your words?
No. I'll probably make sure it's okay with them. So anyway, since we said goodbye about 30 minutes ago, No bad whiskey, good whiskey, great whiskey. It's great whiskey. Cheers.
Cheers. Let's do 4 more episodes.